Tell me! Hang on. YouTube, we're live, and we are here for the finale of CRONOS: The New Dawn. Let's go. I'm excited.
Dead. It's a good thing they died.
Alright. So we just cleared everything out from this room. We now have to go return the baby statue to the door, I believe, and then that's one thing unlocked, which we do have to do a few more of. Like and subscribe, gamers. Jesus. Stinky and diabolical. Fuck. God. Whoops. Wasting all of my ammo. Oh, this guy never grabbed me. Forget that then. Ew. Well, I'm assuming we have to go through there, so let's try this first. And that's all of them. You know what? Maybe we gotta go through here, though. I guess I don't know yet. I can't live with this thing screeching. So we haven't chosen the next game, but we'll just decide the day of, maybe tonight or tomorrow. But every game is locked in terms of October. It's just a matter of when we get to each one. But they'll all be done. They'll all be played. Oh. Back up, Granny! Gonna need a new pair of dentures. Oh, nice. Ooh, an energy slate. Money! Lovely. The disclosing. Today, two nuns came to see Sister Zofia and Sister Kinga. We want to see the body, sister, they said. The faithful demand to see it, and they know you keep it under lock and key. How pathetic of me. I thought I would be able to keep a secret, but news spread quickly, and eventually everyone under the roof of the Abbey discovered that my father had entrusted something to me. The faithful and the sisters took him as an angel of doom. He's here to take us to heaven because the last days have come, they cried. Indeed, they have come. But I had to rebuke them for their fantasies and superstitions. My father's affairs have nothing to do with what the Lord is preparing for us. I told them that they must not get carried away by imagination and cheap sensations. I told them to pray. I told them to read the scriptures. They, however, insisted. We also want to see him, they said. Do you have to keep secrets from us too, sister? They said. I told them that my loyalty to my Father in heaven is stronger than that of any earthly ties. I showed him to them. Without that, we wouldn't became... Sorry, I showed him to them! Without that, we wouldn't become unanimous. I couldn't read that for some reason. How do you show Jesus? Was it Jesus or was it a creature? I'm assuming whatever they found... Well, is this the Pathfinder? Are they worshiping the Pathfinder? He showed them Jesus and they became as one. I mean, is that some sort of like conjoining thing where they were eaten? Maybe I'm delusional. It's the Pathfinder, okay.
Fallen envoy, the fallen sworn, an angel of the many, and faithful to his call.
You. Christ. We're not in Kansas anymore, are we? Oh, God. Well, there goes all the ammo. Fuck. Is it worth it to buy this game? I'll say this. I said it to the last person. Do you like Dead Space, the Callisto Protocol, or Resident Evil? That's the first question you ask. And I think that's the only question you need to ask. Oh my god. Such a waste of shotgun ammo. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Well, I'd say this. If you do like Dead Space, Resident Evil, the Callisto Protocol, any of those games, you'll like this game. It's kind of a no-brainer, I'd say, to pick it up, if that's the case, but... Man. I kind of wasted so much ammo. Oh, there's the scepter. I don't think I have, no. Didn't you get the foam finger for beating it on, like, hardcore or something? Thank you. Blasphemy twists the faces of the sisters and brothers. Even though they have lost their sight, they still see in this thing a being sent here from the heavens at the end of time. They got lost. They went crazy. But my mind is still clear, and so shall it remain. I'm not going to let the golden calf that my father's lackey dragged in here ruin everything I've worked so hard for. Everything I had to do and all the weaknesses I had to overcome, it won't be in vain. For it was to me that the Lord spoke with a great number of voices. They all must submit to my thoughts. They won't smother me. If that were to happen, all is lost. That's not why I waited for this day. That's not why I prayed for it. A mother shall be the head of the changed church. Mother. The changed... So she was trying to lead a religion with everyone who was plagued? Whereas... Whereas you've got the Traveler coming through and being questioned as well, and then him also being revered. The Pathfinder, I should say, not the Traveler. A piece of a statuette made from gold. It looks like it could be held by another figure. Yeah, that's one of them. This is the very Dead Space religious section coded area, right? With the whole Church of Convergence and shit, them believing that, like, it's the holy sign and everyone should join the hive mind and become a fucking, like, elevated being, even though you're just some mutant. It's a little ghoulish. He's convinced me. Buy the game. Well, if you're watching this and you want to play the game, leave. Don't watch this. This is the end game. Ridley, hello, sir. We're good, man. Thank you. Hope you're well. It's a Saturday. I think it's a Saturday, right? Everyone should be having a good goddamn day. The fate of man is to become a freak. Not on my watch. Even though I'm only here for people. Not the disease. this isn't good. Kind of out of ammo, but I need one more chemical to make 5 pistol rounds. Oh, the Traveler. Or a Traveler. Is he real? Are you? Well, he was real. Christ. There's the electrical fuse, okay.
The fight is now in its 3rd day. I am trying to hold my position. I had to seal the passage in its back room. Here are my conclusions after a preliminary battle analysis. The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area is highly unusual.
They're commanded.
They seem to act more consistently, in coordination, as if commanded. They become exceptionally aggressive in response to the attempts to approach the Abbey's inner courtyard. Once rearmed, I move into battle. This place must be destroyed. Such is our calling.
Controlled. I mean, it sounds like who's ever in charge of this whole place has kind of made her own little cult with them, right? That's what that sounds like. That's what we've kind of heard for a little bit, too. But that just means you can kind of control them. That they're still kind of people deep down, no? Because initially, they said the virus kind of made you aggressive and you'd attack your fellows, and, you know, you would eventually start sprouting fucking, like, goop that you'd want to be closer to people with that would, in turn, meld you together. It sounds pretty... Oh, we're here. It sounds pretty fucking miserable, and that's because it is, but... What if... I mean, what if there is some sort of consciousness still in there? That'd be very funky. What if we're viewed as, like, the bad guys who ruined their lives? Okay. So let's go put a few things away. This electrical fuse we should do right now. I think it's in this room. It's right here. Lovely. So the trident and the baby need to go back on the... back to the entrance. Shotgun's good. I need more pistol ammo. I need healing. And I need my flame. I might take the machine gun. The javelin. I might take the javelin just to spend ammo. Let's see if I can upgrade the capacity. Oh, I need it on me. Okay, never mind. Okay. I'm gonna take the javelin. It's not my favorite gun, but like, all right, sure. Good. 21 with bullets, sure. Let's save and let's get a move on. They're not really worth much, that's why. Honestly, there's no point in selling ammo, like, ever. You don't get any money for them. You're better off just kind of keeping it. Yeah. Okay, so we have the baby and the spear. So they're shield and sword closest to the gate. Closest to the gate. That's a trident. What? The cauldron where the trident could never reside. Their shield and their sword are closest to the gate. Okay. So the shield. And then from that, the child sits on the left, the sickle fronts its side. The child is here. The cauldron and the trident could never reside. Could never reside? Is in, like, not be in the same place? I mean, I'm just gonna put it down. Okay, so we're only missing the sword. Shield and sword, child and sickle, cauldron and trident. Lovely. All right. Well, for now, we're only missing the sword, so let's go find that. So this is the next area that we have to go to. Ay, ay, ay. And we're still missing a zone. Like, we've got this key here. A key to Father Wojciech's office. I don't know where that is. Fucking freaks. Aye, ghoulies. Come out and play. Okay. Well, that's all the ammo for my fucking machine gun. All right. Damn. Oh, more ammo. 9 bullets, though. It's kind of trash. What's up with my fucking screen? Oh, Christ, I'm losing my mind. Ew, good lord. You know, I'll say this. This game really makes you want to look around at everything. Even though it's very mundane, it still doesn't feel mundane. Right? Like, we're in a church in the 80s. Some Polish, cursed countryside church. And, you know, you really do just want to look around. You want to check every nook, every cranny. You want to find resources. You kind of just want to see the world.
Deserve her. I wanted to protect her. And I hurt her.
Why do I even have this guy in my consciousness still? Isn't he kind of a fucking freak? Why do I still have you in my head? Get out of my head, you schizo! Nice. Well, I think we can get another health upgrade if we ever get back to base. They're in my head right now because we don't have the chance at getting rid of them, and that's kind of why we're here anyways. We're trying to find the Pathfinder who supposedly can maybe fix the machine and help us. So that's the goal currently. Find the Pathfinder. So we just came from there, but where does this lead? There we go. God. A soldier's duty. I know you won't read this letter, but I couldn't leave without a word or a final confession. You must understand that I was a soldier, and a soldier's duty is to protect the people. Unfortunately, I realized too late that those whose orders I was following didn't share the sentiment. I feel like that's kind of exactly what we're going through. It is our duty to save, you know, these people's consciousnesses, and upload them, but, like, we don't seem to care anymore about doing that. Like, we want to survive. When they ordered me to kill again, I not only disobeyed, I turned against them. After that, there was no turning back. That's kind of what's going on with us. That's kind of what's going on with us. I feel like. We've got free will. We may be a soldier, but we're not brainwashed. Not yet. Or, not yet, but not anymore, I should say. Who knows? I'm gonna say something's gonna bust through that door. mine. Inbred, yo, buddy. The right thing. I don't know if I did the right thing, but I guess because I helped him, Zibbert could stand by his patients until the end. I transported something here from the steelworks. I don't know what it was exactly. Something they kept under lock and key during the steelworks lockdown. Something important. A being, a visitor, he called it. He was originally going to move it to the Unity Hospital, but they saw through his plans. He knew that they would be waiting for him there. But he went back to do his duty nonetheless. I respect that. A man unafraid of the consequence of his actions. He probably shared the fate of his patients and the remaining staff. He reunited with his own. I wish you and I could do that. Why do I feel like this is from the sculptor? Did the sculptor help this guy actually do that? I mean, we wiped the sculptor out completely. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm seeing this stuff and I'm like, well, maybe. Who knows? Some good art, son. Oh. Oh shit, it's a traveler. Another one. Oh fuck, who does this guy have? Oh my god. Marzek. Really, we found Marzek? Carbines deal additional damage while not moving. I can't remember what Marzek was doing, but I don't want him. Marzek was a name that was brought up quite a bit. I wish I remembered what exactly he was in for, but... Atonement. As for me, the nuns let me stay and gave me my own cell, even though I didn't want to join their practices. They look forward to the end of our world in their own way, but they allowed me to greet it as I wished. They pray. I can now hear their voices becoming one. That's so cursed. Lydia, my dear, please forgive me. I should have never been there. Or sorry, I should have been there for you when we lost our son. I fear this was all for nothing. I need to go. One of them is waiting. You were right. They do exist. Yours forever, Marzek. I feel like he's a good guy. I feel like we should maybe take him with us. I feel like I should drop Edward. Because Edward's kind of a freak. But he had information on, like, the travelers, and he was the very first person we took with us. I'm genuinely not sure. You know what? I'm gonna swap Edward. Because Edward was selfish. Wait, Marzek Marcel. Oh, it's the father. I gotta bring the father. Edward, goodbye! But now we're not gonna know who the fuck we are. I feel, you know what, this is so weird. Togetherness.
Essence acquired.
This is such an interesting game. Because the people you're sent to go back in time to get aren't necessarily good people, but why do they have the right to live over people who were actually decent? You know what I mean? What makes him stand out so much? He was kind of like a tinfoil hat, conspiracy theorist. He seemed to have known something about the Travelers. So I feel like the fact that, okay, I feel like how this game's gonna go is my ending is gonna be affected by those I've saved and what information they know, which will then piece together the ending and all of the information that they knew. Right? So you either take those people and figure out what's going on, or you can maybe save others who are innocent. Or, you know, a child, right? Like a child, we stole his consciousness. We got his father 2 seconds ago, so him and his kid are now in our consciousness. And we have the doctor, Zibbert. So it's going to be interesting how all of that pans out, but I guess we'll see in the end. Nightingale, thank you, buddy, for the 27, and you just reminded me I have to mute the alerts, but thank you, sir. There we go. It's a pretty compelling thing. I'm very curious. All right. Oh, there's the sword. Look at that. Lovely. A piece of a statuette made from gold. It looks like it could be held by a larger figure. Oh, is this a boss battle? What is this? Well, folks, we've got everything we need to get into that door now, but we still don't have answers, and we still don't know absolutely everything of this area. What are we playing? This is, it's like a Dead Space clone, almost, but not really.
I know why you defy this condemned threshold of time. It was revealed to me. I know why you awaken the damned from their endless sleep. The slumber of vacant fever.
Okay, I think we're gonna have a giant firefight here because we remember the explosive barrels. Maybe not. Let me in, please. Wow. It almost debates you. It really does debate you, come to think of it. Alright, so I've got a key. A key to Father Wojciech's office. Where the fuck is his office? The office isn't upstairs. We've tried getting up here, so what the fuck is this? TGA? I'm not sure. It might have been. What is this? Not his office? What is this? I'd love to know. It's a weapon mod. And there's lore. Alright, so let's upgrade some stuff before we go. Suit upgrade? Let's do it. Okay, lovely. So, I've got $7,592. What can I do here? Flip size, maybe? Rate of fire for the machine gun? Why not? Sure. Money! Right, machine gun is full. Everything's full here. Let's just go. And let's take a pyre. Let's do it. So I'm still very, very curious as to how to get up there. And I need to know how to get up there. I'm hoping I didn't miss it. I don't think I did, but... yeah, we don't want to get too far without finding that out. Well, here we go, folks.
Waste away your tongue and waste your breath. For his words are poison and his thoughts are blood.
Be gone! Show yourself, ghoulies.
He is the thorns in our heads. He is the nails in our wrists.
Well then, let's go.
Let's end this.
Okay, I need to know this right now. This is the endgame content. How do I get up into that church apartment? How do I get up there? Surely there is a key that I missed that I need to go acquire. If anyone knows, I will gladly listen, because I don't want to kind of move on from there until I've done it. Because if this is the end game and I don't get to get in there, there is lore in there. So I do kind of want to see what it's about. Maybe this isn't the end of the game. Does it mean that I've missed 2 cats? Is that door about the cats? Is that what that's supposed to be? If you want, you can Google it. Type like, how to enter church room in chapter 3 or something. This game has a bit of lag sometimes, yeah, but it's not so bad. If this truly is the cat door, then that's kind of unlucky, but I was assuming it's something else because, look, we have a key that I've never used. Father Wojak's office. Wait, who the fuck is that? Maybe the office is in that room. Well, the thing is, it's not about the key, it's about how do we get in here. That right there is lore. Maybe we are supposed to go in there first and then come back here. Maybe. I think what I'll do is make, oh. You must first find the rusty key dropped by Freya. We have. Father Wojak's office. Inside the office, you'll find the bell tower key. Would his office be in the church? Probably, right? Where would his office even be? I don't want to say I've missed it. I have the rusty key, yeah. If it's past the church, we'll just keep playing, but if it's not, I need to go back and find that door. Because I don't think I found it on my journey. It's next to the religious goods store. Oh! That's like right here. Hang on. Really, I guess I'm just blind. It should be here. Was it in here? This way. It should be somewhere over here, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so here's the goods store. Wojek's office. Ah, thank you. See, I almost forgot this. Cool, thank you. Oh, we've made it. And there's the bell tower key. Cool. Excellent. No dialogue, nothing in here? Nothing to read? Okay. Let's go. You know what I should bring? The big fucking gun. If this truly is the end, I should try the big gun. Excellent. What is this? The Lance, a modified javelin marksman variant built for charging. Charged shots unleash a powerful triple shot burst, while firing uncharged triggers a weaker emergency discharge. The boon of the relics. I'm assuming that's find all the guns. Lovely.
Why do you keep coming here?
Your mother. She liked it here. I should have come here more often with her.
Oh, don't you dare. Your quackery only made her suffer.
And maybe that is exactly why I need to save as many lives as I can. But I can't do it on my own. We're still family. Sarah,
You should leave, Doctor.
please. Come home.
I am home.
Jeez, she's a psycho. All right, let's go get rid of this, and we'll bust out the big guns. So let's drop whatever it is we just picked up. The lance. Don't need the lance. Can't. Just change it. There we go. So we'll drop the lance. And I want to take the big... The really strong rifle. I think it's called the Arbalist. It's got 1 bullet per mag. All right, everyone, let's get this done. Let's save and let's get a move on. I want some answers. I wonder what they're gonna be. Let's do it. Yo. Oops, wrong way. Hello, sir. Listen, we're at the end of the game here. We've got to take on a crazy change cult to find the Pathfinder. Oops. God. Well, here we go, folks. That looks like a boss. Ew. Oh.
False messenger. Listen to conjure.
Oh, there he is.
The one who fell
The Pathfinder.
for the kind of man. Radical.
I need this traveler. Back off, or I'll fire.
We feel the fire glow.
Okay, the fact that this thing is sentient is so cursed. What the fuck? How do you fight this?
Now you will join us in our eternal way.
What the fuck? Well, there goes the machine gun. God damn! Now what? Show yourself! Okay. My question is, why is this thing sentient? Ew. Good God. Holy fuck. Shit. Oh my lord, brother. Oh my god! The thing's puking everywhere. Oh, Christ. Is it not dead? Ew. Listen, Granny, you're canceled. Fuck, he's... I'm out of ammo. It burns out, Granny! No more nonsense!
My sins. I feel. Is he with you? Is my father with you now?
He is.
Yes, he is.
I would so much like to tell him. To tell him that we were both wrong. We just wasted our time together. I'm sorry for that. God is giving me one more chance to meet my real God, not this thing. This time, I will not be afraid. I will not hesitate. I will not back down. Now, into your hands, Lord.
Ew. Well then, pretty disgusting if you ask me. What the fuck?
I found the Pathfinder.
He's dead. So, like, we're fucked. We're screwed. Unless we take his consciousness and upload it ourselves and then talk to him?
He's...
Well, I guess he's dead, though. It doesn't matter. We can't take his consciousness if he's dead.
What? The Warden? Did he know?
I mean, he looks like the Warden, though. Is this some sort of time paradox?
Why hasn't he told me? Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage. Your last target. Veronica Kaminsky. Did you stop because of her? There's something more. A message.
This is a warning. I am leaving because I no longer believe in the validity of the vocation. Maybe it is to my own misfortune that I got close to people. But when I did, I discovered what they really were. And so, I don't think our work helps them become a better being. They are perfect now, in their imperfection. Full of hope, unyielding, bright, and deciding their own fate. That's why I won't let them be put together into the cogs of a machine that dehumanizes them. And above all, I can't let anyone else take her, for she was the only one who saw one of them in me. Fortunately, I believe I have found a way to stop it all. No more extractions. No more awakenings. But for those who are still there, if somehow you are there, do not follow. Don't trust in the collective. All that matters to them is their own hunger.
You just wanted to protect people. Protect her. That's all there is to it. We're still due some explanations. Let's get you back to the terminal.
Oh shit. Wait, we gotta take this guy out of here? What the fuck? Well, we gotta take this guy out of here, folks. Holy shit, okay. I mean, we need an explanation. We need to know what's going on. Right? This guy said quite a bit, but he still doesn't help us at all. He wants down with the collective. He doesn't want to do this shit anymore. Right? And he stood by that. He stood by the people he was sent to kind of, air quote, save. By the altar? This is weird. The fact that somebody still had their consciousness, even becoming this creature, is pretty nuts. Yo, it's ammo. Ew. How are you even mentally still there? What? What? Oh, shit. We gotta run. God, get out! God damn! Fuck, I'm dead. Bro, what about my health? What about my health? I have no fucking health. Holy shit, man. I have no health. Like, zero health. I'm completely boned. Well, I guess we'll try. We have to leave. Good God! Get me out of here! Shit. Oh, God! What the fuck? Holy shit. Well, that was pretty tense. Okay. Thank God. The Pathfinder trophy earned. The fact that I had no health in doing that is even worse. I don't know if the game stages it so you have no health after, like, the boss fight, but that's something.
What happened here?
Oh shit, they found him. They came for the warden.
Warden? Not again. All right. I am all right.
Warden! Holy fuck, this guy went to work.
Warden!
Can I not visit my store? Well, probably not, right? Maybe? We can. You know, the fact that they're called... Ooh, so many of them. Did he really kill all of these? Jesus, he's 1v9. So we've never even gone in here. What is this? The Citizens Police. We've never entered this room. Maybe he's got the key. So the interesting thing about these enemies is they're called the Orphans. Almost like they were left behind, right, in the past. Welcome back, Pathfinder. I felt the warden was a bit insane, though, right? So he's just doing this to survive. But isn't he against? I don't understand. I get his whole thing where he's like, he was damaged, he got injured, and then he kind of left the whole group to kind of service other travelers that had come through. But maybe that's bullshit. Maybe that's just a lie. Maybe he is just Micah Bell. There's the police master key. Cool. Fuck. My battery's low.
Do you remember? Did you know that you were the Pathfinder?
Is this the fucking warden, but in some sort of time paradox or something? I don't understand. I don't understand. I need answers. I don't think it is, but, like, he's got the same mask and everything. Is it the same number as the warden? FO77? I guess we'll see. We need answers. I need a breakdown of this game. What?
Dark. There's only dark.
Well. Okay, that gun, whatever the fuck this was, that just one-shot the guy. Holy shit! Fucking elephant rifle. Good God. I think I just atomized the guy. Okay, then. The arbalist, yeah, that thing one-shot him. That was like a level 2 or level 3 big fat guy. Those big guys are no joke. They're absolute bullet sponges, but that thing insta-killed him. Holy moly. Okay, so this is the room with all the cats, right? Well, what the fuck are we doing in here? Help me! What's up? I think I missed 2 of them, maybe?
How is it you are here?
Look at them all. They're just sitting back here. Can I help you? Can you help me?
How did you survive the end? Why is your fur so soft?
If it was always within us, what caused it to awaken?
It's uncanny. The terminus seems still functioning. Of course, it is one direct.
We already did this one, but...
For extraction. It seems she has indeed picked up what the last left of. And so, the vocation indeed continues.
better be here.
We need some answers, son. Agent Cutters. Pegolini Miasteco Skull. A town in hell. You know, I think we might have missed one of those, I'm not sure. I've tried to look everywhere, but who knows. What?
By some miracle, the Rev Capsule's Traveler launch protocol was triggered. And before I knew what was going on, she was already sitting there, connected to the terminal. I know I promised myself that I couldn't intervene anymore. But if I didn't get her out of there, she would fry. Why doesn't she remember anything? I have to wait. I have to keep my distance.
I encountered a variable.
Keep quiet.
I encountered a variable that I had not previously anticipated in my plans. She awoke on her own. What? So we weren't sent here. I just woke up? What? This is weird, brother. Okay. Strange. No, that's me. Yeah, he's talking about me. I thought I was sent down here. Like, we knew who it was, but I thought I was still under the influence of, like, whatever the fuck sent me here. The collective is what they called it. The higher power.
Can you hear me?
I can, ma'am. Pathfinder woke me up? I'm not sure.
What is this?
Post-awakening standard cognitive trial assessment. Data extracted from Rev capsule in Sector A31 indicates a 78 compatibility with the baseline model. Conclusions. This is the closest yet. The framework holds identity stabilizing, and yet failure thrives in final moments. The true test is still ahead. They're talking about me still? Wait, so everything...
What are those?
He's been taking travelers and testing and pulling parts away from them, right? Look at this. What is this game? What the fuck? So, okay, whatever's been going on... I said I trusted this guy, and he's a fucking freak. Look at this. What is this? You know, he did say he was pulling parts away from other travelers to kind of use for his own. And his main goal was survival. But, like, is that really it?
This from me.
What the fuck? It was a wrench in his plans. Okay. No, the guy is a weirdo, though. For sure I got, like, a weird vibe with him, but... to this degree? Look at this. What are we? He's a survivalist who got stuck in the past. And he's tried to just stay alive. He's afraid of dying.
Is this all you're doing? Or the other ones?
Okay. What the fuck? Oh. Okay.
Why do all this to them?
Okay. The store got opened up too. Let's take a look here. Oh, there's another person in here. Essence acquired. Who the hell is this? We don't even know what they do. Who the fuck is this? Effect blank 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 blank. Who is that? The plot thickens. What if we drop Zibbert and we take this guy, whatever the fuck that is? Should we? Is it the Observer? Is that what that is? Is that like a fucking Easter egg? I feel like we should drop Zibbert and take this guy. It looks like the Observer from their other game with the eyeball. Okay, sure. We don't know what it does. I'll take it. I mean, whatever. We don't know that. We don't even know what affects the end of this game. I have no clue, so let's do it. Dropping Zibbert is kind of a bold move. His arc is over, though. I don't think it matters. His arc is done.
So, you go.
I don't know who this is. The Preserver.
Essence acquired.
Okay, can we read about this? What the fuck was that? Ascendance discouraged. Essence corrupted. See, that's such an interesting thing because they always told us to save certain people. They always told us to go after this person and this person and this person. And now the machine is telling us to not ascend this person. So who could they be? Does it matter? Are they actually going to help us in the end? It says don't ascend them, but for all we know, it's a bunch of bullshit anyways. Right? I guess we'll see. I don't know what possibly this ending could ever be. He's alive. Funky. Essence corrupted, do not ascend. Okay. Sure. Oh, I've already got the Arbalist weapon, like, checked out with ammo.
It's so cold in here.
The Arbalist is nuts. That thing hurts. The fuck? going?
I was your friend.
Oh, fuck. Wait, is that alive?
Stop. Please stop. It's me.
Oh, fuck, there's two of them. Oh my god. You know what? I want to use the Arbalest on both. Okay, I'm gonna wait till the other one respawns. I'm gonna get both of them down together, and then we'll blow them up. Ew. Wow. Well then, they're dead. Holy shit. That's a good fucking weapon. You know, I want to go back and get the other ammo for it, though. Fucking A. That gun is sick. Yeah, that is... You know, you're not going to use it always, obviously, but, like, if you get to use it, that's so nuts. Hang on. If there's a way out of here, I want to go get the other bullet. There is. Good. Oh. Okay.
With each attempt, everything becomes more and more chaotic. Her ego reacts with an outburst of aggression and fear. She screams, panics, struggles, sometimes even cries. This is a proper, very human reaction. So I know I'm close, and that there's hope. But when the starting sequence ends, silence lingers. Everything seems to be working properly. But she herself just doesn't react. I feel that she is in there and functioning. But it's almost like she doesn't want to make contact. Like she's trying to hide.
The fuck? Am I Veronica? If this is some sort of, like, weird time shifty thing, I mean, possibly, but I don't think so. We're not that person. We're not that girl. Okay, so we gotta somehow get the bolt all the way over here. Alright, fair enough. Let's do it. Nope, wrong way. Easy enough. It's a loop. Okay. Interesting.
Trial number 320. Essence implementation successful.
Is this the essence that we took?
Access protocol successful. Jammer NT-3576 operational.
Essence implementation.
Yeah, who's essence? Well, who the fuck is that? It's Veronica. I guess she's been here the whole time, right? We've been listening to her. Look at her, though. Oh, God.
You.
She's like a fucking robot. What is going on? What is going... I don't even know what's going on. This is one of those things where you need to watch a video and really dial it in to understand a damn thing. It's intriguing, but I'm still lost. At the end of it all, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it'll be answered, but like, fixing things.
Welcome back, Pathfinder.
Welcome back, Pathfinder.
What have you done? Just when I thought we were actually beginning to accomplish something. Just when you were starting to be complete. You have ruined everything, you monster.
Monster. It's you who made me this. Why? Why did you make me like this?
Because she would never give up.
What?
She would try to save humanity at all costs. And so, you were to be what is left of it. Because her essence, no, her soul, would have lived on in you.
You dare to call this living? I don't even know who I am.
You are not her.
I guess he loved her and he wanted to save her.
And the vocation? Was it all a lie?
You and your vocation. Did you ever really think you were saving any of them? I just needed something to replace the damage in her memory matrix. So I did it with a traveler's behavioral core and I filled the gaps with what I once was. I knew she would change, yes, but I still thought she'd stay herself. Oh, how wrong I was. Instead, I was left with you. The very thing I once refused to be.
Why? Why didn't you tell me who I am? Who I once was?
I thought I was giving you the most human of gifts. I imagined you would wake up without what bound you in the past. That you would be a new person in this new future, this new chapter, and you would make it your own, that you would be free. And instead, you chose to serve. But you do serve well. And so I still have a chance to start all over. And this time, I will get everything right.
He's gooning! He's back in his old body.
Fixing things.
Although I don't think that's his body. I'm gonna need a lore video. So he's gonna go back in time and this is hurting my brain. So we're gonna go after him. My brain hurts a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna need some sort of breakdown here.
You are in danger.
It's you. But how did you...
The moment I was dreading seems to have just arrived.
What are you...
I don't know how it happened. I thought that my being in the past was holding back the awakening of my successor. But alas, I sensed a presence. One of us appeared in this timeline. He will probably want to replace me and continue the vocation. The only thing I can do is switch off to give us a little more time. They won't track me down so easily then.
Wait. No. No, absolutely not.
It's real, Veronica. Don't trust any of them. They will not hesitate. They are not me. For them, you are to be next. If fate gives us a chance, we will meet again. But for now, our paths must part.
Stop. We can still think of something.
Goodbye.
Hello. Hello.
What have you done?
A lot of this game's themes have to do with another person. Like, the love of somebody, or family and shit. Like, is this guy doing all of this because he cared about her? Is essentially that kind of what's going on? Because you had Edward, and you had that one chick in the beginning, and then you had Arthur and Gabriel, brothers, and then you had Zibbert and the daughter. This is... I'm gonna have to watch a lore video, but I feel like... I think that's exactly what's going on here. I think all of this was about bringing somebody back, making them human again. Basically him losing someone and then trying to find a way to bring his lover back, while also surviving himself and making himself new again with new parts. Some weird shit like that. Again, I think that's kind of what it sounds like. I think that's exactly what's going on. And he wanted to use me to try and bring back her consciousness, and that's why he had all those other people, but they weren't compatible, I suppose. This is a bit. Ketheric Thorn with extra steps. It's something to do with that. I know. Maybe. Because I'm just realizing this now. Every person we've got in contact with had a significant other. In some way, shape, or form. Even if they didn't get along, there was another asset to that, right? The doctor and his daughter, and they went off in two separate directions. One was religious, the other one was, you know, whatever, and they kind of butted heads at the end. The brothers, where one of them got infected, the other one didn't. The guy who dragged the chick into the bunker to save her, even though she wasn't really interested in him, he was just kind of a nut. Yeah, really YouTube video oriented. Yeah, togetherness. And then you've also got the creatures who always want to be together, right? They always try to seek out other people to hold them and shit like that. Interesting concept. Okay. It's a game void of humanity, so we have to try and find that again. The Ward and the Pathfinder. The whole story, I think, hinges on that guy, to be honest. For sure. One sec. I knew it! I just said it!
More than to preserve her, protect her. She took her away from me. If only I hadn't made so many mistakes. It doesn't matter. I can reverse it.
I knew he loved her.
I can stop it before it even happens. I located my Veronica. I know where to find her. This time, I will succeed. I will take her to the future in which our technology was still fully functional and nothing will ever part us again.
So how the fuck did this guy even get here then? So he woke up. Did he inhabit somebody's consciousness and then it took him over? I think that's exactly what that was. Okay. Theory. I don't know what we are. All I know is these consciousnesses inhabit your body. If you don't expel them and ascend them, they take you over. This guy must have inhabited some sort of consciousness, right? Well, it was said that he was sent here to get Veronica. And I guess he fell in love. I thought, honestly, I thought he had inhabited somebody else's consciousness and then it came back to him and he said, oh, my wife, whatever. I don't think that's the case, actually, thinking back to it now. So he said he was sent back in time to get Veronica and he could never do it for whatever reason. And he cared about humans and all that stuff. He's playing the piano, bam, 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 bam. And he became infatuated with this woman. He broke out of the collective, and his whole goal right now is to survive, in which he was taking parts of other travelers and making himself whole again. And he needed to find another body that would suit her consciousness to bring her back. That kind of sounds legit. So, like, most of this game, we've literally been on a wild goose chase for nothing. Everything everything led to this moment. The first person we found led us to the second, led us to the third. And then we found this guy. Yeah, this is a YouTube video. I feel like I'm kind of understanding it, but it's still a little bit lost on me, but I kind of get it. Do you get it? You can say what you think it is. I think that's kind of it, I guess, the gist of it. The Pathfinder trying to make your character become Veronica? I think so. I think that's exactly what that is. Wait. So, we're gonna have to see. Merge mind and body together. Yeah, exactly. Well, who's in the armor? And what about the time traveling? And where do we come from exactly? There's a few other questions for sure. Yeah. We're gonna go. Okay, well, I guess we understand the gist of it. Not all the details, but we're gonna see. All we know is he wants to bring this Veronica back. And I guess if you do look at every other scenario in this game, there really is no hope. When do you ever get to be together in this game unless conjoined by a fucking alien goo? You know what I mean? Everyone you encounter throughout the game is always separated. They're always at two separate ends, right? And you can never bring them together. Yeah. You know what? I guess we're gonna see, man. This is something. This is a game. Technology of time travel. The Pathfinder goes back in time to warn Veronica, his bae, and take her to the future to save her from massive virus. And the only way to do that is through the consciousness and a suit, because humanity can no longer survive that way. Is that how that is? You know, I think the only time that we've been able to... Wait, Veronica's always been dead. She's been dead for ages. I think humanity... Yeah, maybe you're right. Humanity's been completely wiped out, and this virus basically made their physical form unable to kind of function, right? You just get infected, you're done. And they have to try and, like, transcend that. So, like, you eventually just get uploaded into a machine, and you become some sort of, like, robotic human thing, and you get to kind of live your life. Because I don't know. Let's go see. It's a lot of questions, and still not a lot of answers. She was on the wall being kept alive. Yeah, he found her body and has been keeping her alive for God knows how long. Because he said he doesn't know how long he's been there anymore. He's been there for ages, he said. And he said he broke out of the collective, so he's no longer doing this higher up, you know, go down and get this guy, go down and get this guy. Well, to what end? We don't know. And I think that's exactly it. Yeah, I think this whole game is about togetherness and trying to, for him, save the ones he loved, or save the one he loved, in more of a twisted way. That bonds can kind of, like, transcend our body and transcend time. I guess we'll see. Like Soma, it's something to do with togetherness and very much about being not left behind. Well, let's get a move on. Same Veronica who wanted to stop you from absorbing Dr. Zibbert? I believe so. But we kept going through the past to talk to her, right? This is... We'll see. I'm very intrigued by this story. I just want to know exactly what's going on. Money can transcend time. Well, as much as I'd love to say that's true... There he is. Manny, where's Dutch? Dutch, you son of a bitch. God, where are we going? It hurts my brain a little bit too, but I think it's a little bit more clear. But I'm still curious about the vocation, about the time traveling. That is what I'm most curious about. I think we've figured out this guy's ordeal, but, like, why does that factor into, like, the grand scheme of things? Well, the interesting thing is, you know, if you really think about it, the time frame in which you wake up and traverse the world, nobody's alive. Everyone is dead. The world is gone. The only person left is the warden. And the only thing he's holding on to is his lover, Veronica. But she's not even alive. She's basically kept on life support in a room, isolated. And he, again, like I said, he was going to basically upload her consciousness because she was very much barely alive, but her brain was still intact, into a body. But he just couldn't find the right body first. Yeah, I guess that would be it. I guess so. But how did, again, like I said, why does that factor into, like, the main idea of this game, where it's time traveling and, you know, part of this collective? God.
I know them. They were my friends once.
I don't know if it makes him bad. He's legit, like, the only person left at the end of the world. Maybe she didn't want him. Oh, God. I guess he is kind of obsessed, though, right? In trying to bring someone back, even at the end of the world, when everyone should have just kind of moved on. I guess we'll see. So then that really begs the question, what is this supposed change? What is this virus? Was it some sort of, like, natural thing that kind of forced the world to evolve in some way? Like, where did it come from? Where did it spawn from?
Don't you recognize me?
Monster.
I knew we couldn't make it out alive. Since the first phase of research, I just knew. But I still fought. I still tried to make it a decent end for us all. I tried to see him for who he really was. He just wanted to learn. But the moment he began questioning it all, he started to change. Funny, during our conversations, it felt like we both, for a very brief moment, scraped the surface of something truly significant, but that wasn't what they wanted. And so they took me away from him. Anyway, this is my last recording. End of research.
Okay, well, we're gonna be able to hit one more save point, I believe, because we have all this gear and shit. God. Okay, well, we gotta get this all the way to the end, right? So let's just walk through first. If there's any monsters, let's kill them. Okay. You know, I actually said I trusted the fucking guy. Turns out, I shouldn't have trusted the guy. Where is this thing? Oh. Trust no one, not even yourself. It's just, the only person we've seen who's alive and had anything to say was the warden. You I feel like you had to trust the guy almost. Nice. Well, the warden basically was just like a middleman nobody. His whole bullshit skit was that... This is what he said. Travelers come through time, one at a time. So I'm the traveler. I come through, I secure the brains, I send them back up. He was injured. And so in the collective, instead of, you know, decommissioning him, they basically said, oh, we'll give you a role in tuning out and taking care of other travelers who come through. Okay. I believe it because I don't know anything else. At the same time, we still don't know anything about the collective. He said, actually, to us that they hire, not hire, but they have, like, different branches. They've got travelers, they've got, like, vipers or some shit. They've got different groups of them that apparently have different jobs, different purposes. But he was more of, like, this weird middleman guy that we didn't know much about. Until we started to mess with Veronica, and then he took an interest, so... I guess it was his plan, as he said all along, to take our body and have our consciousness be housed by her. Save humanity. You can repopulate the world, man and a woman, and alright, I guess. Exactly, yeah. But you know what? That's still under the guise of the collective being a thing. Because we just believe, like a higher power, a purpose, like in the church they had God and they had whatever, that we would be saved. Or rather, it's our mission to do this stuff, but that's kind of just blind faith at that point. We don't know anything about the collective. God. Have some faith! Yeah, I will thoroughly be watching a YouTube video breaking this game down. For sure. If we don't already understand it by the end, but I think we'll need a bit of help. A bit of a... retelling of the story. What are we missing? Hmm? Huh?
You're watching.
Fucking hell. Fuck. Fucking waste of ammo. Is that where we just came from? I think it was. Nope, never mind.
This is it.
Well, this seems... Alright then, let's do it. This seems to be the final sequence. Let's get prepared.
So what exactly do you want from me?
Let's see.
I wanted to save you. When I found out you were my next target, I knew I would not be able to do it.
What's the point of saving me if we can't help anyone else?
We cannot. Here and now. But what I learned about you is that you are relentless.
So what's your plan then?
My plan was to keep you safe. And hope you will find a way.
Hope. That's it?
That's another thing I learned from you.
Keep you safe and hope you find a way. Sure. Well, folks, here we are. You know, I do... Can I spend the core on anything? If I had 3, I could do it. Nothing. It's useless. The Arbalest Bolt will be very useful, though, maybe. I've got so many of them. Let's take some Arbalest Bolts. I think so. All for love. All for the future. Let's go, folks.
You just let go.
Veronica, you can't trust him. He's dangerous. I don't know what his plan is, but you can't believe him when he says he wants to save humanity. He only cares about you.
He's lonely.
And he will hurt you.
He wouldn't.
I've seen it.
Understand.
It is better to let go than to cause yourself even more suffering.
So, you mean to tell me that I should just give up the fight? That I should simply choose death? Is that what you're saying?
No, but what he's going to do to you, it's...
Listen. He told me that you'll come for him. That the Collective would punish his disobedience.
I am not of the Collective. I am not like him.
So, who are you then?
Good question.
I am... you.
Wait, am I Veronica? Wait, what?
I won't let you do her. What you did
Oh,
to
no,
me.
sorry, never mind.
I won't. I promise. I swear.
No, you need to stop this right now.
Stay out of my way.
Good God. What is going on?
Everything is almost well be possible.
Didn't you renounce them?
It's true. But I never reached out for recompense. Not until now.
This is madness. Everything you do will lead exactly to what you want to avoid.
I will do what I must.
He's got the sickle. Ah!
Correct the mistakes of the past.
He bleeds. Oh shit. Damn.
But you have to shoot straight. Don't add end to this.
The arbalist! Oh shit. I've got the arbalist. Wait, what? Fucking hell. Fuck. God damn, are you dead? I mean, we bleed though, we're people. That we do know.
Let me try. There is still hope for us all.
I'm sorry. But I can't.
I know I hurt you. But this time I will do this right. Just let me try to fix all this.
Believe me, it's better for this to end now. I told you, what he's doing here is not going to save humanity.
It's fine.
What?
Maybe not now. Maybe not in this time. But there are possibilities. There have to be.
How are you so sure?
I know. You've been through a lot. And I believe you when you say who you are. But I also believe that you used to be me. And I don't want to give up now. Not when he came back. Not when we can try again.
He is not who you remember.
He is someone who wants to help me. He is a friend.
He is poison.
Veronica. Please.
I guess I am her. What the fuck, though?
I want to have a future. Whatever it may be.
No. You are going to suffer. That is your future.
But without it, we don't even have a flicker of hope. Please. I want this.
I feel like I should let them go. I don't know. What the fuck? I feel like killing him is the last thing you want. Are you sure? I'm with the spare option. You have to spare him. This whole game was about... Every person we've tried to help, they were always separated. They could never be together. And by the end of it all, if you have a chance, you should spare him. Maybe they can go back and make things right.
Thank you.
I still don't know who the fuck we are, like, how did we end up in these suits? So we are indeed Veronica, but from a future timeline, our consciousness. This is some paradox fuckery. A flicker of hope. So now we just die and. That's it? Really? That's it? So it sets up a... What? We have to... You gotta... YouTube's gotta go, yeah. Is there an after-credit scene? What about the cats? The ending is the beginning of the game. But how did she wake up in a machine? What? Well, the warden is missing his right arm, and his right arm was damaged. So yeah. Okay, let's let this go through, and then we'll talk. We gotta think this through. Explains what the virus is after the credits. I would like to know what it is. We'll let this go through. I've got a few fucking questions. One of the accountants was named Veronica. Okay. Huh. Why was that such an abrupt ending, though? Another time paradox. We gotta... Hang on. It is a loop, but like... What is this, Dark Souls? It never ends? So he... Hang on. That's just a younger yourself, probably. Oh, that is. But how did we make it to the future? How did we survive the past to make it to the future? To then be uploaded to like a robot or wear a suit like that? Like, there's so many questions still, no? You had to break the loop. Maybe. I think so. But what if they can actually set things straight this time and there was no loop?
Mochi!
Mochi's here.
Mochi, what the hell's going on?
We don't know what the armor is. No, we don't even know what the collective is. The right move was to end it all. We're gonna go see. We'll watch the other ending. Mochi. The woman is on the wall is first you? What? Once we gotta, I don't know what game's after this yet, but we have to think this through. We have to watch the other ending. So what the fuck is the point of all of this then? To try and save humanity? But he just wants to be with Veronica? Is it just kind of giving humans a chance to kind of be happy for once or something? Because, like, everyone's dead. The world is gone. There's nobody left. Veronica's, like, the only person who's actually... You had the rekindle the flame ending. That's what I'm thinking too, but I still don't know. Well, maybe saving humanity... Maybe saving humanity means getting Veronica there, and then they can have babies. And then that they are the spark that they need to kind of rekindle the world. Right? I think that's what makes sense to me, but what does he look like in the suit? What timeline are they going to? If they know this is all destined to happen, and they know the world's going to end, well, how do we even know how the virus started? What? Okay, we're gonna watch YouTube videos, folks. Whatever we just played was good, but it really needs to be hammered out that we have no clue what... We need a... Well, we have a bit of a clue, but... One sec. One second. Oh, hang on. There he is. That's him. So what happened to him? He just died? But they got a memory. Okay, we maybe should have killed them. This doesn't look like we did the right thing. She got infected. Yeah.
Let you go like this.
Yeah, right. It's a loop. Wait, so we have to just kill it? Everyone has to die.
This is the only way now.
Wow, I get it.
You need to understand.
And then another person will wake up, and he'll inhabit another body, and then he'll save... Oh. Then...
I will fix this.
So you know what? This really is some sort of nihilistic fucked ending where there really just isn't anything in the end. You just kind of move on with life. Is that what that is? Like, there's just nothing for the future. There's nothing for the future. You just fucking... You're done. Like, what's the point of all of this? To save humanity? But if we kill him, there is no future. Period. This is some time loop fuckery. Okay. Normal, 23 hours, 19 deaths, 49 merged, save stations used. We saved Marcel, Christoph, and a number. Ending B. Congratulations, you have completed normal mode. New game, hard mode. Leviathan skin. Wait, so this game is just... What? Leviathan. Okay. I think that's the worst ending. I should have killed him to stop the cycle. Even if things go to shit, what's the best scenario? Well, how does he expect her to save humanity? Because she tried to initially and it was his only hope? And he cared for her? You know, I don't think he... No, wait. He didn't care about humanity at all. He just wanted to be with her. That was the whole point. There was no saving humanity. Humanity was fucked. You can't save the world from this. He just wanted her all to himself. I think that's... Well, of course, that's what they've been saying at the very end of the game. Yo, Mr. Meteox, for 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, man. Well, I'll say this, sir. We have to watch some CRONOS content, but thank you. I will give you a spin momentarily if you'd like one. Thanks, buddy. That's why you want to kill him. I'm still very confused. I'm still very, very confused. I don't know everything here. Throw your ideas in the chat room. What the hell? Even more subs. What the fuck? Even more. Mr. Mediox for 10 more gifted subs. Holy shit. Thank you, buddy. You know, I didn't even put the next sub goal in, but I had it this morning. It was the Darksiders trilogy and Monster Hunter. That was the next sub goal. I should have put it in this morning. I completely forgot. But that's the next one that I have to type in. But Mr. Mediox, thank you, buddy. Bean! He never wants me to eat a bean. Thank you, sir. Give me a few minutes and we'll spin you, okay? There is no future. Your Veronica, as the player said it, there's no future. So what the fuck are we? How do we wake up in robots? Who created us? Can you load the last save and kill him? We could try. Is that it? Would it be this one? Maybe they want you to load in the final save. We have to do the boss battle again. Nah, it's okay. We're gonna watch it on YouTube. 35% off gifted subs. Oh, we love that idea. That's awesome. Your mind got transferred over into a synthetic suit, but who made the suits? How did the suits transcend time and get to this point? If this is just the future and it's long dead. Well, speaking of something that's not long dead, that is a subtrain by God! Alexander the Tired, on top of Mediox's 15, is now gifting 20 subs. Sheesh! Thank you, sir. Listen, I don't know where this generosity comes from. Ah! What the fuck? Whoa! Hang on! Well, hang on! Mr. Alexander had just gifted 20 subs. Thank you, brother. I will give you a spin as well. And Mr. Mediox, on top of Alexander, not like Graves and TF, has gifted 50 subs. What the fuck? Oh, you're right. 35% off, 5 or more gifted subs. That's excellent. That's lovely. Dude, thank you. Yo, Mr. Mediox and Alexander, you guys are awesome. Thank you both. And Calaman taking that discount. He says 35% off. Absolutely, sir. Dude, Calaman as well, making use of that discount. That's lovely. Dude, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Listen, I'm gonna owe you guys some serious spins. And Twitch is gonna owe you some serious discounts. Oh, Glockin! Look at this guy. Hubert, what is going on? Why are you giving me all these subs? Holy shit, that's a lovely discount, it seems. It gets better and better. Should be 50% off. Dude, Glockin, thank you, bro. And Hubert, hey, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Listen, if you want to keep going, I'm not going to stop you, obviously. But you should stop yourself before you do something you don't want to do. Dude, thank you, everyone. None of these subs are adding time. I know they don't. I have to add them manually, which means we have to do a lot of spins. Dude, everyone, thank you so much. I don't know if I believe in a scam train or anything, but hey, that's pretty interesting that they'd give you 35% off. That's awesome. So thank you, folks. And Svivian for 1,000 bits. Thank you, sir, as well. That's going to be a spin, sir. 1,000 bits will get you a spin. Thank you, guys. It's incredibly kind. It's surprising with this game, but you know, I'm glad you folks liked it. It seems. But there's a lot to figure out still. There is a lot to figure out. What the hell? Mediox! I'm not even done. Well, I think now I'm done. Dude, Mediox with another 30 gifted subs. He is a man of the stream and a man of the people. Jeez, I've got to add some serious time. I am gonna need to add. We've got a lot of spins. Okay, folks, we're gonna have a lot of spins. Mediox, buddy, hey, insane, man. Insane generosity, bro. Thank you. That will be quite the spin, and I do wish you well. And I wish you no beans, of course. But it's not even over. What is this? Ad blocker. You don't work anymore on my PC. Ad blocker is now gifting 10 subs. Thank you, bro. That's a left fielder. Hey, that's your first gifted subs, man. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, brotherman. Hey, everyone here is very kind, man. It's nuts. Oh, look at Mochi. Want to come say hi? No? Okay. Dude, seriously. Mediox, ad blocker, everyone, insane generosity. Thank you so much. Hey, I hope the game was fun. Maybe we should play CRONOS again. We're not doing it again. Hey, for whatever reason, you know, you do want to throw me support. It could be for the game, it could be for the stream. Hey, whatever, guys. Thank you, truly. We do have to spin a lot. Successfully dodged all the gifted subs. There's always tomorrow. Hey, knowing this community and how amazing and supportive everyone's been throughout this event, I wouldn't be surprised if you got a sub anytime, man. Like, people here are very generous, dude. You deserve it, Captain. Hey, thank you, sir. Hey, listen, I would like to think that I don't deserve the community, but I'm glad you guys are still here and, you know, keeping the stream going. So thank you, everyone. Best community. The best. I've been leeching half a year of subs. Well, aren't you glad to be here? A lot of people have been gifted subs on this stream. It's pretty nuts. You know, it's crazy, again, to say that, like, people still want to support me, even in variety, man. It's awesome. Do the spins now and watch the videos after your dinner break. What time is it right now? It's 4 o'clock, okay. And Calaman as well is gifting another sub. Thank you, bro. Thank you, sir. Big W, we are almost at a year. I don't know how much time this is going to add, but it will be quite hefty if people get some wins. That's all I got to say. We're getting there. I believe in November, it should be about a full year, roughly at the end of November, if I'm not mistaken. There's another ending in New Game Plus. We could watch that. That's fine. We're going to. All right, folks. Hey, again, seriously, guys, thank you so much. Even for being here. You know, despite you guys throwing me subs and donations and all that stuff and, you know, supporting what I do for a living, even just showing up and watching the stream is a tremendous help. You know, and I understand that not everyone's going to sub. Not everyone wants to, you know, throw their money at people online and stuff like that. You do you, man. It's your time. It's your resource. But even just hanging out, I really do appreciate it. Especially if it's not League content. You know, because League content was kind of what we were known for. And I think through all of this and every game we've played and stuff like that, it's cool to see people, again, just enjoy other content. So, thank you. You know? Ad blocker! I just got done thanking you! Now I gotta thank you again! You scumbag! You think that's... ad blocker. Bro, again, man, thank you, buddy. That's very, very kind of you, man. 20 gifted subs. Hey, we're gonna give you a spin. Wait! We'll give you a spin. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say, man. It's... I didn't get one. Could you do it again? Leave them alone. Leave these people alone. Thanks, buddy. Mediox gifted while I was on the phone call. Wait, did he really? Did you really do that, dude? Did you actually do that? Bro, why did you tell me? So I can at least thank you. Oh, you did 3 hours ago. Mediox gifted 10 subs. Hey, thank you, buddy. I know you always do that. I probably should check, but listen, I don't expect anyone here to do anything they don't want to do, you know, so I appreciate it. I gotta give you even more spins now, or maybe just one big one, hopefully. So yes, let me do this. Let's do the spins after we conclude with Chronos, I'm going to restart the stream of Chronos, and we're going to watch YouTube content and try and figure out the end of the game. Let me thank everyone very, very soon. Okay, so let's get through this. I'll talk about what I think of the game, what I think of the rating, before we watch the YouTube content, and maybe have a different rating of this experience. So, what did you guys rate Chronos: The New Dawn? What would you give this game out of 10? After the video. No, we'll do it before the video. 7, 6, 8, 6.5. I think this... The combat's a bit mid. I would agree. The combat's a little bit undercooked. 4. 10. 6 out of 10. It's a worse Dead Space copy. So, I wouldn't really call it a Dead Space copy. It's in lieu of Dead Space and Callisto and Resident Evil, and it really is just inspired by and very heavily. But I think conceptually, there's still a lot of things I don't understand about this game, and it kind of pisses me off because it doesn't answer all the questions. It doesn't tell me how we got into these suits. How is Veronica the main character of the game? How did she get in this suit? Or maybe it's not her. Maybe it was her consciousness that got uploaded to the suit. If the execution is poor. Well, I think the game's gameplay served its purpose. I think it actually did fine for what it was. It explains it in the New Game Plus ending in the wiki. Okay, so we'll watch that then. It must have been the consciousness was uploaded to these, like, AI or these bodies. Fragile, thank you, bro, for the 96. It forces you to play New Game Plus. I'm not doing that. I don't really like that idea where it makes you play the game a second time to kind of experience the whole game. I'm not really a fan of that, but the fact that you'd have that here just kind of means, you know, if you want the truth, play the full game again. There was a few anime. Well, you've got the stomp, you've got the hack, like the bash. This. So a lot of people said 6.5 to 7 was the rating. I'm gonna give this game maybe a 7.5. I'm gonna say a 7. I'm gonna say 7, 7.5. I mean, I think what this game has going for it in spades is like the atmosphere, the sound design. It is a very, very intriguing game to trek through. I actually felt like I had to check every corner, unless I got jumped and like lost health. It was just a snoozer to watch. Well, it's not for everyone. No game is going to be. Conceptually, I don't really enjoy the whole time paradox thing or going back in time and, oh, this was me, let's stop the loop type of shit. Like, the difference... I'll say this, though. For the games that it's in the sphere of, it does stand out on its own. This was a good horror game. There's no denying that this game was good. I think this game was good. I think it's mostly standing on its own 2 feet as like a concept. But I still wish I knew more. You know, and I think when we watch the videos and we break it down, tonight we're going to do that, because tomorrow we'll start with a new game. I think that will really kind of hammer in the rest of my questions. Because you're kind of left at the very end with still more questions than answers. It was an intriguing game, for sure. Soma would have been a better horror game to play in the same genre. Soma's not really this type of game, though. Soma was more of like a puzzly survival game. This was kind of like a third-person action horror. It's a little bit different from Soma, I'd say. We're gonna do the spin soon. Yeah, that's fine. Are you also considering that this thing is an $80 game for a nut-and-go game? I think it needed a bit more content. You know, the interesting thing about this game is it is based on the human body with this whole plague. And I don't think they had enough, like, variety in monsters. I would have enjoyed, I think, seeing different enemy types, different bosses. But I still... It's just... This is one of those games where I feel like you maybe won't remember the enemies and stuff like that, but you'll remember the atmosphere, and you'll remember the vibe of kind of going through time as this big, like, futuristic diver. You know? Checking... Like this guy's doing on screen. Checking every corner, slow, methodical gameplay, stuff like that. Dead Space... I would say Dead Space is better, for sure, but this game is still good. This game is still very good. They're asking a premium, so I'm expecting premium content. The weakest part of this game is the gameplay. It's a little slow, but again, narratively, once we watch YouTube videos, I hope it kind of comes full circle and says, oh, okay, it makes sense. You know what? I'm gonna play it fair, and I'm gonna say CRONOS: The New Dawn's like a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 for now. I think it's a very enjoyable game, but I think it is missing a few things, and it's kind of hard to understand on your first pass. So hopefully by the end of the next stream, which will be in a few minutes, I'm going to restart it so we can do the whole YouTube content thing. I think it will increase once we fully understand the story. I think that's what's missing. I think I've fully grasped the atmosphere, the gameplay. I think it's like a 7. 7.5 maybe. Something like that. So that's it, folks. I will be doing another stream very shortly. We're just going to do a few spins off YouTube, and when I come back, we'll talk more in detail about what I liked, what I didn't like. There's a few more things I want to add to what I've just said. But we will be watching YouTube content and trying to fill out all the remaining questions we have. I'm going to say it's like a 7, 7.5 for now. All right? So YouTube, I will see you guys shortly. If you want to come back and finish out the game with some YouTube content and stuff like that. So I will see you soon. BRB.